back again. Sorry, my internet started cornering as soon as my live stream was starting to gain momentum. So I'm sorry, guys. We are back with another live stream. I think probably this is gonna be better. So please, as you join, subscribe and tell me where you're watching me from. This is Champion Digital Strategy. Your official critic officer is live. So have you subscribed? Yeah. So it's about just normal talk, no hate, just positive vibes. All right. So please subscribe, like the video. So we're talking about why these guys left the village. And before we talk about it, tell me, are you really interested in this video, this kind of videos? Because I have been, in recent past, I've been doing these critic videos, not because I have anything against any subject that I talk about. I'm just giving an opinion. And my opinion does not have to be your opinion. That is what we need to differentiate. And it is all for entertainment purposes, for information purposes. So that is the reason why we do this kind of videos. So if it is something that you want to be seeing in this channel, tell me on the comment section. Is it really you want me to be doing these kind of videos, or probably I should change and concentrate on other things? So advise me, tell me, do you want to see these more videos? Of course, not everything about Nyaboanze. We're gonna be diversifying and talking more about other things. Yeah, there's so much to talk about in Kenya. So tell me, should I continue being a critic officer? Because I have appointed myself as a critic officer to be, sharing my opinion and trying to give you information about different subjects. Okay, so thank you. I can see we got one person clicking the like button. Thank you. Hey, Karen Kipkerui, habari ya masiku mingi. Finally I see you. Niambie, umekuwa ukiandika kwa comment section that nimekuwa mudaku. Si udaku, we have a nice name. I am a critic officer, the official critic officer who is reporting real. Niko poa. Oh, okay. You can you please say hello to me? Jane Santo Martinez, hello, how are you? Hiyo na udaku. Hiyo na udaku means what? Thank you. I can see we got 8 people on the live. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel. Yeah, so Sato Martinez, how are you? Big shout out to you. Yeah, check out Karen Kiperui there and they become friends. Yeah, thank you. You can see we got more people, more likes. Wow, thank you guys. I really appreciate you clicking the like button. It means a lot to me. So please support. Good. How are you? I'm very good. I am good. Try to mind your business. Are you telling me to try to mind my business, Karen? Like for real? What kind of business should I mind? And I don't have business about myself to mind about. What other business should I mind about myself? If I don't have any business about myself, the only business I have is about Karen Kipkerui, Nyaboanze, Never Ending Saga. Tell me, what business should I mind about? Acha udaku haitaenda vizuri. What is it that haitaenda vizuri kwa nini? Yeah, what is it that is gonna go so bad about the udaku thing? Of course, most of the comments, 90% are the soldiers that are coming for me, and they are really, really, really coming for my neck. But there isn't anything I'm doing wrong. I'm just giving an opinion about what I think. Someone might sue you. Sue me for what? You know, the first thing I did before I even did my college degree, I first studied law. Yeah, I'm a lawyer by profession. I have studied law, so I know every detail of law, especially Kenyan laws, defamation, name all those things. I know them. So whatever I say, I can be able to protect it in the court of law. Well, sawa, nishasema yangu. Well, thank you for saying. Unafikiri if I get sued, they still see it will be their case against me. So at least I can be able to defend myself. I don't need to have a lawyer. That is first of all. Number two is that there isn't anything I'm doing wrong. Na pia nikuulize, people talk about even the presidents. There are so many videos in this YouTube space about Donald Trump, the the highest, how do you call it, the president of the United States. People talk about Ruto. They are called him names, Kasongo, one term, and so many names. They don't get sued just for talking about other people. You're just giving an opinion. It doesn't have to be factual. Unless you are directly attacking that person. Even if you are, so long as you can be able to quantify whatever you're saying, they say, okay. So the idea that when you talk about a certain individual, you're going to get sued, really? And then do they really have all those idle time? But they have money. Even if they have money, we have God. Even if they have money, their money can only take them just a little bit far. Do you have proof that all those things happen? I don't need to have proof. So long as I can, in my videos are for entertainment purposes. And if anything, what is it that we say that is outside the videos that go online? You are only reacting from the video that you have seen, from something that you have seen. You just give an opinion about it. If you give an opinion, like let's say for right now, I have seen the commando himself and the sister in Nairobi. If I take what I have seen from the video and just give my own opinion, why they left the village and now they are in Nairobi, Kenya, what is wrong about it? My relatives was just like you and he ended up in prison for 30 years. Going in prison for 30 years, probably he killed someone. You can't go in jail for 30 years for defamation. You can't go in jail for 30 years unless it was a rape case. I'm sorry to say that word. So I don't see anything wrong when you give an opinion. Have you ever heard of Andrew Kibe? Andrew Kibe used to be a very vocal critic officer, and he used to talk about anyone and anything, and no one sued him. These are just threats for people to stop talking about other subjects. They are threats. and you should just see them as threats. Because so long as you're talking about something that is online, if something is online, it's public utility, it's a public good, it can be discussed. We discuss about Ruto every single day. We discuss about presidents. We discuss about other people. Or is it that when we talk about Nyaboanze, people are threatening with those? I know the subject does not make you happy. That's why from the word go, you started cornering. Even ulipotea kwa WhatsApp. So I understand you. I don't know what share. Do you have shares in Nyaboanze? I even don't know him. And why does it affect you too much? Seriously, sipendi WhatsApp. Oh, okay. Upendi WhatsApp lakini sasa hata salamu upendi. Okay, still okay, no problem. Thank you guys. Please like the video, subscribe. 6 people liking the video. That's awesome. I really appreciate you. Subscribing to the channel is very, very, very important to me. It makes me happy. It makes the YouTube algorithm happy. It promotes the videos. So ni text OG ni wapi? IG. Okay, sawa sawa. So IG ndio unapenda kuliko WhatsApp? Such Drinking collections unichat hapo ndio niweze ku. Where are you located now? Are you in Nyaboanze? Right now I'm in Nairobi. Nyaboanze is 10 hours drive from where I am. I am in nakuwa active IG na YouTube. Okay. Nilikuona, nili follow you but you didn't follow back. So I even don't know which of my channels I followed you with because I have so many. So probably we'll have to check it out and follow you in the one that I am normally active. Drinking collections. If you saw something like drinking collection, you can follow back and I'll be able to see you. Okay, so Nyaboanze never ending saga. Should we talk about it, or maybe we drop the subject and we just have a normal catch up? We talk about them because we love them. I think since 2020, that's when I started watching Maro. And every episode, every single day, I have to watch like the whole video. There was a time, those times when I was not alone, I used to have company. My subject used to get upset when I watch Maro until midnight, when I am expected to be in bed. So you can see now how patriotic or how loyal I am to Nyaboanze Never Ending Saga. Hello, handsome. Hello, Aditya Dhakwa. How are you? Thank you for clicking to watch my video. Please subscribe, like the video, and tell me where you're watching me from. Aditya, I am having hard times pronouncing your name. I'm in US. How can I buy a property in Nairobi? Buying a property in Nairobi, you want a plot of, or you want a house? You can buy, but you have to do thorough due diligence. Or the best thing I think is to look for reputable companies that are selling properties. You buy from them, because if you buy from individuals, chances are you might get conned. So look for a reputable real estate company that can be able to help you get the property that you're looking for. Yeah, you can be able to buy a property in Nairobi, either a house or a plot. Yeah, and then it's gonna be awesome. There are so many, and nowadays Nairobi is really growing. It's becoming the capital of Africa. So getting a property in Nairobi, especially if it's a property where you, let's say for instance, you're getting a Airbnb, you can have it and then look for a managing company that can be able to manage your property. You keep renting it and you'll be making cool money. Yeah, real estate in Nairobi and its environments is really a lucrative business. So my advice, look for a reputable organization, a reputable real estate company. Work with them. Don't work with the individuals unless it's someone you can really trust. Real estate in Nairobi, as with the growing demand, it's also expected to have the corner business, people trying to take advantage of other people and con them. So that is the bit I can tell you. Yeah, if you need more information, you can also talk to me on, there is my numbers are on the description box, or you can DM me and we can I think I can help you. Not I think, I can. So thank you guys. 6 people liking the video today. Can you take me to 10 likes at least and 10 subscribers? Yeah, I'm still looking to getting 4,000 watch hour. That's why I wanna be doing this live streams more and more. Although sometimes I get busy. Like the whole week, I have been very busy. I come home very tired and just have to retire too early. So, or my friend Dada, you looking to buy a property in Nyaboanze? You know, Nyaboanze is becoming the YouTube village, and there is so much that is happening in Nyaboanze. People want to buy plots or land in Nyaboanze. You can as well talk to the people in Nyaboanze and make sure that they are not going to corner with you. They help you get a land in Nyaboanze, you develop. It's a village, so, and you know, village life is far much better than city life. It's not expensive. Yeah, it's not polluted, and at least there's not much hassle. You know, in Nairobi, if you don't have money, it's gonna be hectic for you if you're not working, or maybe if the resources that you have are, like, let's say for instance you're having your retirement money and you are in town, you know, you keep on depleting the money. But when you're in the village, the amount of depletion is, the rate is slower than when you're in town, because things are not expensive as they are in town. So, can foreigners own a property in Kenya? I am not a Kenyan. Yes, you can own a property in Kenya, even if you are not a Kenyan. You can, I think you can, or maybe you can trust someone to buy the property on your behalf, and then it still belongs to you. But I think it's possible for you to buy. There are so many investors who come to Kenya and they buy real estate properties in Kenya, and they are not Kenyans. So the only thing is that maybe I need to research and get the finer details on how you can be able to own a property in Kenya. But I know many people who own properties in Kenya. In fact, nowadays, more Americans are coming to Kenya and buying properties. I saw another video, I can't remember the channel name, of a couple that bought 6,000 acres in Naivasha. They are Black Americans, and they came to. I think your network broke before. Yes, it broke down, and then I have restarted again. This is a new live stream. The one that I had started there before kinda got affected by the network, so I started a new one. So this is a new one. So we are back. Thank you for coming back again. I thought maybe I lost because the people that are live now are new ones, not the ones that I had that time. So I was talking about the couple that have 6,000 acres in Naivasha. So as a foreigner, you can get to buy properties in Kenya. I was saying that I got to know about African from a person called Peter, who made a whole series on Africa. Oh, okay. The series is on YouTube. There are so many videos about Africa. Yeah, and it's a beautiful continent. What is the average price for a 2-bedroom in dollars? 2-bedroom, I think around between 2,000. Sorry, between 20,000 to $50,000. That's the range. But I think with the $20,000, you can be able to buy a 2-bedroom. But that one is not in the upscale. What do you call them? Neighborhoods. That's cheap. Yeah, 20,000. Those are properties maybe in Kilimani, Kileleshwa. But when you have around 50,000, you can be able to buy maybe in Lavington a 2-bedroom house. You can be able to buy that's around 20 million. With the 20 million and above, you can be able to buy a 2-bedroom house from Lavington, Kitusuru. But if you're buying in Runda, you have to have around more than 200 million. And you know, Runda is the most elite neighborhood in Kenya. Runda, Karen, maybe you can help me. I will research all those in detail, and then tomorrow I'll tell you. But at least I know Kilimani, Kileleshwa, those are places you can be able to buy at a cheaper price. But if you're looking for an elite neighborhood, look for Runda, Muthaiga, Karen. Those 3 estates, you should be having over 100 million. That's like, is it $100,000 around? So I will find those details and I will answer this question correctly tomorrow. Okay, so do you know about Aki and Pau? What about them? I have never heard of them. You said it's on YouTube. Okay, I will get to see the documentary. There are so many documentaries documenting about Africa. The only thing that I am not really that's an African man kid. Okay, not heard of it. Uh, Most of the documentaries they show Africa as a struggling continent. People lacking food, they no water. Most of the documentaries you see them, they are showing people suffering. So you find that people in the West know that Africans are really suffering, but not everyone is suffering. Of course, there's suffering in Africa, but not everyone. Damn, you are flexible. Oh, I was just resting my hands. Uh, can you do this? Okay. Mhm. It's just stretching. Today I overworked myself, so I feel a bit tired. In fact, the whole week nowadays I get home very tired. Mm. I should be even asleep right now. It's only that I am chasing this YouTube dream, and my channels is we are right now at 3290 watch hour. I need like 700 watch hour for my channel to be monetized. So that's why I need to do more videos every single day so that I don't lose my monetization. So you can be playing my videos in the background so that at least I get 4,000 watch hour. So that at least if I don't feel like going to work, I can still work on YouTube and make a few coins that can sustain me. So please subscribe to the channel. It's really, really important to me. I normally say that love is free. Loving your neighbor, loving your friend is free of charge. Doesn't cost you anything. All right. So for people on the live, please like the video and tell me where you're watching me from. How is everything going? We are 28 minutes the live stream. I don't know whether I'll get to 1 hour live stream. Probably I will end at 45 minutes. Okay. Even my eyes looks tired. Look at my eyes. Red. Very weak. 5 people on the live. Hello. How are you guys? Good evening from Nairobi, Kenya. How is Mara going to make money with his safari? Not a lot of tourists in Nyaboanze. I think the plan is to start a tour company and maybe uh, make think you will be having tourists take them to maybe Masai Mara. So that is probably what he's planning. And you know the problem with my friend Maro, he does not really have you know, him being the whole system makes the whole thing complicated, because at least if it's a tour company, it needs to have some systems where there is marketing people, there is different structures that can be able to make the company work. And you know, even having the tour van alone does not really help him. So I don't know, I don't have details on how he's planning to do it, but hopefully he has a plan for him to help him make money, and at least stop relying on YouTube. If he can be able to start a tour company, that's something that can help him. Although it's the tour and the travel business nowadays, it has so many players. So him getting in that space, he has to strategize enough to be able to make some steps into this industry, because there are established travel companies in Kenya, the likes of Bonfire Adventures. For him to be able to scale it up and surpass them, you really have to work hard. Although maybe I think his plan is to have tourists from other countries then visit Nyaboanze, and that's why they are building big villas, and then they start renting them out. I don't know whether it's gonna be a viable business. I'm not sure how viable it will be for them. We wait to see. I have seen him now. Is in town. He's in Nairobi, and I am in Nairobi. I don't know whether we cross path. Him, his sister, the wife, they are in Nairobi. If I was Maro, I would open a ranch with a lot of cows and goats, then sell them. That is a better business. And with the kind of climate that Nyaboanze has, they have plenty of rainfall, which means they can be able to get grazing land for cattle and goats. So at least if you can be able to do farming, that's better. And with all that land, and they really don't utilize it. Those guys have concentrated on YouTube, but they have forgot that they have fertile land that they can be able to even do farming. They can be able to rear animals and make money from them. So them, it's about YouTube, although it's still a good thing. But I think the idea of having cattle, goats, sheep, it's a good one. The idea that he came up with, the ones for the horses, I don't know how many people can really, with the goats and cows, you can sell every single day, but not many people will be interested in buying horses. But it's still a good one when he mixes all those kind of animals in his ranch and continue doing farming. The problem is that these guys, to advise them is really, when you tell them a positive idea, they think you're criticizing them. Even besides him doing the farming thing, even the YouTube space that he's in, he needs a manager. He needs some kind of a system that can be able to help him grow as a brand, because right now, with the amount of following that he has, and he doesn't even attract a single brand to work with. He should be making millions of money with the different brands promoting their products, but he doesn't have someone to pitch on his behalf to brands so that he can be able to market with them. So he got so many opportunities that he can be able to capitalize on, but he's not taking advantage of it. What does the future of Kenya look like? Kenya needs teachers, engineers, doctors, nurses, not YouTubers. YouTube should be a hobby. Kenya needs experts. And that's very true. Even the YouTube itself does not favor, leave alone Kenya, Africa, it doesn't favor us, because the amount of money that you earn from YouTube is very little, very, very little. So it doesn't, like, for small content creators, it is not even sustainable. So I think if people can be able to capitalize on AI, industrialization, that can be able to create more jobs, because we have many young people that are learned. Like right now, majority of Kenyans are young, educated, but with no jobs. So if now the government can be able to work on creating industries that can be able to absorb the learned young people and make them productive, because right now the reason why we are having so many chaos every single day is because young people are idle. You should you, YouTube should use YouTubers should use the money to earn a skill. Yeah, you can learn as, or probably use the YouTube to advertise your skills, right? Probably if you are doing, let's say, something like you are a teacher, you can use YouTube and social media to advertise your hustle. So you'll be earning from your main hustle, and you just use YouTube as a way of reaching out to more potential clients. Let's say, for instance, like myself, I am a tiler, I do tiling. So sometimes I upload some videos of me doing tiling jobs. So if I do it and I get clients from my social media, it's still okay. Yeah, I also use Instagram and Facebook to advertise my fashion business. So I think probably the best thing is to use social media to market our businesses, learn skills, and be able to now make money. Because now the money that we earn from YouTube is very kidogo. Very kidogo. Kidogo means small. Okay, so, and skills nowadays, they are the game changer. If you have a skill, you can be able to earn from your skill every single day. Like, let's say for you are good in digital marketing. With the development in social media, AI, you're in business and you're making good money. Okay, should I get water? How much YouTube pays per 1K views? I think $5. Sometimes you can even get less, because some of my videos, when I get until 27, okay, some of my videos, if I get 1,000 views, if I check from analytics, it's even between $5 to $7 per 1K views. And sometimes even, especially if you are a small content creator, if you are an upcoming content creator, getting 1,000 views is not that easy. So you struggle get 1,000 views, and it only amounts to $5 or less. Especially if you are doing comedy, the ones that you can be able to earn more is the ones that you are doing educational videos. If you are doing educational videos, they will earn a little bit higher, but not as high as if the same views I am getting them if I am in Europe or America. So that is the thing. a very little amount, a lot of work. In fact, producing one video takes a lot of investment, a lot of energy, and you only get like $5. And you know, $5 is less than $5 is less than 500 Kenya shillings. It's around 350, and you know that is not even enough to pay a single bill. But for the ones that I'm getting, let's say if you're getting 100k views or 50k views and above, at least you're getting some amount. Do you have to pay taxes? Yes, 30%. You pay, and then the other problem now, you pay 30%, and then when you are transferring to your bank accounts, you are charged, I think, 5%. So by the time you receive the net value, it's very kidogo. Like, let's say for instance you are paid $100. By the time you get the money in your account, it's like $60. So a whole $40 have disappeared in paying taxes and the levies, whichever things. So that's how chaotic the situation is. You pay a lot of tax, but now what do we do? Right now, let's say for instance you are jobless and you have to focus on doing YouTube, so that at least you get yourself busy with hope that it's gonna be something that can help you. See, many young people are living on hope. So 42 minutes of the live stream. I should be ending this live. What's the time now? Around 10 minutes. We should be ending in 23:25. So let me see whether I can be able to get. YouTube is a lot of hustling. Yes, it requires a lot of work. But now the results, after doing all that hard work, it's really, really heartbreaking. You have to, the hours of recording, editing, it also requires internet, and you know the internet in Kenya is not that stable. To upload one video, it will take hours to upload a 30 minutes video, especially if you are doing a vlog. But anyway, we still have to keep on working hard. You said you are not a tiling. I do tiling, not tailor. Do you enjoy your work? I enjoy my work. And you know, it's a skill that I have learned this year. I used to work as an accountant and lost my job. It has become too hard for me to gain another job, so I decided to venture into construction industry. So I learned how to do tiling. I can be able to do floor tiling, wall tiling. Yeah. So I don't know whether there are many people today. Not many people are watching. But I have a Instagram page, corporate tileline interiors. Corporate tileline interiors. You can be able to see some of my work. Tiling is a very expensive here in US. One room, $5,000 to tile one room. What? And that is an amount. If I mention the amount that we get paid to do tiling for one room, wonders will. It's I don't because to do tiling for one room here in Kenya, it's not even close to $100. I don't think it's close to $100 because you are paid around $150, between $150 to $200 to tile one room. Not even one room, for the whole day, because you work like the whole day from 8 in the morning to 5, and then you are paid 1,500 to 2,000 Kenya shillings, which translates to around 150 to $200. I should look for a green card and migrate to US if I will be paid at $5,000 to just do a room. And you can imagine I can be able to do 2 rooms per day. A room of you should do YouTube videos to show how you do tiling. Yes, I have some videos, but I have not uploaded them, so I'll be uploading them. But I have another channel, JM Kaundu. That's where I upload the tiling works. So it's only that I am using my phone to record, so the quality sometimes does not really look good, and that's why I get bored to upload them. But I have a few videos that I am still working to upload, and I'm planning to record more videos. Even if they are not going to get views, at least I just upload them on my channel to just remain there. Yeah, maybe later on they will gain traction, but they get very few views. Like 2 days ago I uploaded one. Check JM Kaundu, Kaundu, JM Kaundu. I have few. So I'll keep on doing it, irrespective of the results that I'm getting. Hopefully it can get better. Maybe when they start getting more views, I can earn maybe $5 from YouTube, then I earn $150 from my daily work. So they kind of going to supplement each up. 49 minutes to the live stream. Okay, so you can see most of the people have gone to sleep. Probably here in Kenya it's almost getting to midnight. I will check. Okay, someone gets into midnight, so I should also be retiring to bed. Although tomorrow is on a Sunday, so I'm not going to work tomorrow. I'll be relaxing tomorrow. Okay, so appreciate everybody that clicked the like button. Today we got 7. Here in California, it's 1 p.m. Oh, 1 p.m. Like it's midday. Wow. And here in Kenya, it's almost getting to midnight. Like right now, I should be asleep. But I normally sleep at midnight. So I should do a little bit of reading, 30 minutes reading, then I retire to bed. That time difference is crazy. I thought maybe it's late in the night. Probably it could be around 1 a.m. Who is your favorite YouTuber? My favorite YouTuber is from UK, Baron and Bankrupt. They travel. He normally travels to crazy, crazy places. And then another guy by the name Christmas List from Canada. And in Kenya, I normally watch Wodemaya. I don't know whether you've heard of Wodemaya, a Ghanaian. So those, I think more often I watch them. When it comes to personal finance, I like watching. I can't remember. It's called. I know Wodemaya. Yeah, Wodemaya is really, really connecting Africa. I like his philosophy, whereby Africa is supposed to be borderless. And in Africa we have. I don't know why. Like crossing to Tanzania, I will need to have a visa and pay so much money. So the idea of borderless Africa makes me love him so much, and I hope one day the leaders of Africa will at least listen to him and many other young people. So that is it. You are a prisoner in your own country. You cannot move around. Imagine even moving within East Africa is crazy. And imagine another problem. Leave alone the issues of visa. A plane ticket from Nairobi to Addis Ababa can be more expensive than a plane ticket from Nairobi to, let's say, a place like Qatar. So it becomes more costly to travel within Africa instead of it being cheap. So I don't know why. Imagine from here to Arusha, Tanzania, you can be able to pay 100,000. Yet it can even cost way, not even a half, even a quarter, if it is not inflated. So we make it harder for Africans to travel within Africa. And then the border guys, they are really corrupt. But maybe with the current, our generation, the young people that we are growing up, we can make Africa a more conducive. We stop being, colonizing ourselves, because I think it's the colonization that is still that happened many years back is still the thing that controls the borders in Africa, which we supposed to have eliminated all those borders. At the end of the day, it's not us who created those borders. Okay, you have to travel outside Kenya. Which country? I imagine I have never stepped out of Kenya. The nearest I ever stepped out of Kenya was the time I was going. Did not even. I was going to Tanzania, but I did not make it to Tanzania. So I crossed the border, then returned back after a few kilometers. So I've never traveled outside Kenya. But if I were to travel outside Kenya, which country? Sorry. If I have to travel outside Kenya, of course I will love to travel in different countries in the world and see every part of this continent, in this world. So get to know Europe, get to know America, get to know different places in Africa, like from Kenya to South Africa. I get to Tanzania, to Zambia, Zimbabwe, Botswana, Lesotho, South Africa. We have, I think there is a road that you can be able to travel by road from Kenya to South Africa. So all the 54 countries, I should be able to see each country. All right, so I see people got quiet. No. So now, imagine I've been able to do a live stream for 1 hour. And I was like, I'm gonna be doing for 30 minutes and then I retire to bed. So thank you so much. How much do you pay for rent in Nairobi? A 1-bedroom house in Eastlands, I'm talking about where I am, costs around 15,000 to 20,000. That's around how many? Less than, how much is that in terms of dollars? I think around $500, because 1,000, I think it's even less, around, I'm not sure how much is, if you can be able to convert 20,000 to, I think that's around, I don't know how much that is in dollars, but in Eastlands it's around 20,000. When you go to a more advanced estates, you pay around 50,000 for 1 bedroom. 20 to 50,000, sorry, 30 to 50,000, around there. So that is the amount you pay for rent. Not that expensive. Although us in Kenya, we feel that it is expensive. So with $1,000, is it cheap to buy a property? Yeah, $20,000. $20,000, it's around how much? I will check. Okay. Mm-hmm. $20,000. I don't know how much is that. You convert to Kenyan money, but I know you can be able to buy a one-bedroom house even with 10 million Kenya shillings, even 8 million. Like a place in if you're buying in Isili, Parklands, I'm saying it is better to buy. Yeah, it's better to buy, because if you buy it, then it means that you won't be paying rent every single month. The story rent, you are done with it. A place like Parklands, you can be able to buy a one bedroom with around 8 million or 10 million, and it's a very nice property. A place like Parklands, it's not that congested, it's very near town. If you go to a place like Ruaka is also not very far from town. When you go to a place like Kitengela, so it's not that expensive. So thank you so much for your time. I really want to end this live stream here, and then we will catch up tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll do another live stream, because tomorrow I'll be indoors the whole day, so I will not be very tired to do a live stream. Maybe from Monday, that's when I can do one live stream in 2 days, or if I get more energy, I can do every single day. So thank you so much for your time. Stay safe, stay blessed. Successful people look like you, and the greater Manchester United. Goodbye. Bye.